kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, ain't taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Gain of 15 yards. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now Shuck on third down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They send Sutton in motion. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Miller to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown 6. His fourth TD grab of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Devin Tompkins on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Play action now. It's Cousins. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make a play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down. They go play action with Cousins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
After allowing chunk play on that previous down. Nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8-ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
3rd and a long way to go. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, shot. That's deep for Olave. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback kind of put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Atlanta.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's another.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hand. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. Now a screen set up for Miller. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard to sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Cousins now on second down. He'll get this out to Algier. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second down, Cousins. Open man, that's Gibson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Atlanta.
At the 13-yard line.
Cousins gonna throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First down.
On play action, it's Shuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 52 yards.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
Miller. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. They send Sutton in motion. On second down, it's Shuck. Rolling right, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
this defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go, and here's Shuck. And this will pay off. It is caught. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Cousins now. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
46-yard line.
On 1st down, Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll go play action here with Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarco Hellum. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he maneuvers way forward, a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second down, they need 3. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing his Cousins. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That complete to Algiers. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this point.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
7 yards.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
1st down, Saints.
On 1st down, Shuck. Pass is caught by Olave. they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another Saints.
To the air is Shuck. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. New Orleans, third and final timeout. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On first and 10, here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Olave is the motion man. Chuck to throw on second down. That is hot. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown Saints.
Touchdown Saints.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards
very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Falcons take over first and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe to the pool like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize.
Handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
Second and 10. Here's Cousins. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let That one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by Tompkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
49-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game. They're so far off to a good start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. An uncomfortable receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
We'll start the drive with Miller. This will be a Saints first down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a bad spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
The throw is shut. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Throwing again shut. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll run, and it's Miller. Good blocking, and he's in. Hendry Miller, touchdown, New Orleans. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down. 3 to go. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. They'll look to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 17.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late.
And this is the decision to go pays off. Drake London's touchdown Falcons.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Gonzalez now for the point out. It's up and through. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. The throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that's a handful for any defense.
And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Once again, it's Miller. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. It's a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of
What a year, catch number 95 on the season. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4. We're going to toss it now to Miller. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Saints.
The kicker on for the extra
And
point.
that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. Saints stretch things out even further. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Gibson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Bradley Pinion set
The
to
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16 yards out of the game. And a quick first down.
And the Saints first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Saints.
Handoff to Miller, running left. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
The tight end of the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating out of the gun, this is shut. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
33-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Hicks. It's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, in trouble, and there he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
That's caught by Dillon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
43-yard line.
This pass complete to Tompkins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and There's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, read our key.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's to the 15. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 35. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Gibson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
Brought down at the
Big
2-yard
play
line.
coming up,
A gain of
3rd
3
and
yards.
goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play